Now this is an example. You can take this down a few notches if you wanted to. I'm going to kind of explain that to you. As the thumbnail in the YouTube video says, taking around $250 to start on a daily basis of Bitcoin rewards, up to $700 a day, if not more. Now let me explain to you how that's very, very possible. If you were to take $50,000 and invest it into an oil well, what do you think is going to happen? Well, over time, that oil well is going to continue to produce daily income. Okay, whatever oil it pumps, whatever assets it generates, any type of digital asset, any type of asset, period. But the example is an oil well. Okay, say you put $50,000 into an oil well, and within a year, it has pumped out enough to where you've gotten your $50,000 back. Now, you may think that, well, then you move on to something else. No, it actually hasn't stopped. You've just received your initial investment back. Okay, but that doesn't mean it's going to stop. Okay, it's going to continue. Now you're in the money. And that's what cash arbitrage is all about. Well, with BTC rewards and Bitcoin, it's the same example. Now, Bitcoin can fluctuate up and down, but so can oil prices, okay? So, in this example with BitHarvest, if you take $50,000, you could purchase 50 BitBoosters. Now, remember what I said about currently what a BitBooster, a full BitBooster would make in a day, about $6.50. But for this example, I put it very, very conservatively to $5.50 a day per BitBooster. Now, times 50, that's $250 a day. You could do it with 25,000 too, and it'd be $126 a day. 10,000 invested with 10 BitBoosters, it would be 50 a day. The point is that this $252 a day, as an example, we start with that. What do you think you can do with that on a daily basis? Well, you can buy another 2/10 of a BitBooster. And then the second day, you should have that 52 left on there with another 250. That's $300. You'd buy another 3/10 of a BitBooster. Basically meaning that if you divide this by 10, okay, what is that? Let's just say 50 cents, just to make it easy. Okay, so the first day, you buy 2 more BitBoosters, so you increased this daily amount by $1 to $253. And you do it the next day the same way, but now you can purchase 3 because you had 52 left over, and you're getting another 252 again. You see where I'm going with this? This is a daily regimen. This thing is paying out daily. Now, I don't know specifically when Bitcoin is planning to run out, okay? But I know there's approximately 2.177 million Bitcoin still left in circulation to mine. That's approximately $83 to $85 billion in Bitcoin currently at the price of about $67,000 per coin, okay? So why couldn't you take $252 out a day? In 1 year, that's approximately $93,000. Okay, notice how almost half a year goes by and you've already got your 50,000 back just from the daily Bitcoin rewards that BitHarvest is offering. See, it just takes action to buy an asset. And once you have that asset, like an oil well or like BitHarvest and the example given here, you can work your way up to a higher level. Okay, so let's go to the next page. Okay, the daily routine for 1 year, 365 days, purchase at least 2 shares with the $252 of BitBoosters every day, increasing the daily profits by $1. Okay, remember 50 cents per 10th of a BitBooster, okay, or more. And purchase every 2 days, if you want to, 5 shares with $500, it'd be $2. So you could do it every day or do it every other day. The point is, just like it says in the thumbnail, how you can get from $252 to over $700 a day with BTC rewards from via BitBooster. Okay, now that fluctuates. Okay, as you can see, even in my wallet, okay, my Bitcoin wallet, you can see that today I made $2.48, which was a lot higher for a fourth of a share, or 40% of a share. And the day before I made $1.88, so it's a little lower, then $2.36, then $1.63, then $2.34. So it fluctuates, but it also comes back to an average, and that's why I have about a $252 average per day to start, okay, with a $50,000 investment into 50 BitBoosters, okay. Now, the results after the first month, and you can kind of extrapolate this as an example, daily BTC rewards after a full month at $252 times 30 days, well, that's $7,560. You could purchase another full 7.5 boosters with that and increase by $1.25 daily without compounding, okay? You could do it every month that way. And all of a sudden, after the first month, you'd purchase another 7.5 BitBoosters, and all of a sudden, you'd be from $252 to all of a sudden now, after the first month, $289. So $289, the second month BTC rewards would be $86.70. You see where I'm going with this? You repeat this process for a year, and if you do that in your head, or you can do it on paper, you can see that it would be definitely between $700 and $800 daily BTC rewards payout as a goal within the first year. Just imagine that, $700 a day times 30 days a month, religiously every single day, Saturday and Sunday, 7 days a week. That's $21,000 a month, my friends. Okay, so you see what an initial $50,000 into 50 BitBoosters. You could even start with 5,000, 5 BitBoosters, and do the same thing. It would just be on a lower level. Okay, so I hope that that strategy kind of opens your eyes up to the oil well opportunity that you have with BitHarvest and accumulating BTC rewards with BitHarvest. I hope you also understand that where this money, or where this BTC rewards is coming from, is actually what I've explained before about credit cards and transaction fees. The banks and the credit card companies have control and profitability of those credit card transaction fees that they charge. Merchant fees for businesses. That's why businesses don't like to take debit cards. They like cash, okay? Because with debit cards, there's always like a 50% transaction fee flat rate plus, say, a 3% transaction rate. Well, where do you think that money's going? It's going to the credit card companies. It's going to the merchant companies. Well, in this case, you see, all these big corporations do not control the blockchain. They do not control Bitcoin's blockchain. They do not control any cryptocurrency's blockchain. Therefore, what BitHarvest is using is what we call nodes and supernodes. And with that, with our initial actions in purchasing a BitBooster and starting to earn rewards on a daily basis, that's BTC rewards, that's Bitcoin rewards, then they can give us a small percentage of those transaction fees via those nodes and supernodes on the blockchain. So BitHarvest is basically acting like a merchant on the blockchain, just like a credit card company, but they are giving us opportunity for that digital asset or that oil well asset to invest one time initially and then start getting those rewards over and over and over, almost up to infinity. Now, as I said earlier, Bitcoin, there's about 2.177 million actual Bitcoins left to mine. I believe it's approximately 2040 or 2140, whichever number is thrown around, before Bitcoin is not capable of being mined anymore, because it'll run out, okay? They know when Bitcoin is going to be running out after the mining process is finished. Now, if you don't understand that that is very important, especially with a strategy like this, just imagine, okay, in a year of compounding, you're doing $700 a day. What do you think you can do with $21,000 a month? And if you think that wouldn't come in every single month consistently, it would fluctuate 20 to even maybe 24,000 a month if you had a good month. Well, remember, you only initially invested $50,000. Within 2 to 2.5 months of that, you'd already have your money back. Well, actually, in the first year, you're going to have your money back within around 6 months anyway, with this $7,500 a month. Just an average. Times 6, well, that's 42, 43, average between there and 86,100. That's about 6 months, and you'll get your initial investment back. Then you're in the money and rolling. And if you think in your mind, or in my mind even, if it's going to stop, no, it's not going to stop. Okay? This is an oil well digital asset. This is a Bitcoin digital asset that once you initiate a certain investment pattern, you have a specific harvest strategy like this one, and then like this one, you know, turning it over every 2 days, purchasing 2 more shares or 5 more shares every 2 days, religiously for 365 days, you are going to take this number, 252, and turn it into over $700 a day in BTC rewards that you can extract on a daily basis if you want to, and put it in your cold wallet. You can do a lot of things with it, okay? You can build it up to $1,000 a day. Just imagine what you can do with that. $30,000 a month coming in. Well, then now you have a lot of room for play. Even at $7,500 a month, you could take out $2,500 and live on that, paying capital gains tax, of course, whenever you do extract it out of Bitcoin and into fiat currency or into, say, Cryptex.com, the credit card. Then you can take the $5,000 that month and reiterate it back into the asset. Okay? So you can build this basic number right here of daily profit potential. Okay? So make sure you click on the link in the description below. Here's the white paper information, the tokenomics, the BitHarvest information itself, the marketing plan if you want to do the affiliate side of it as well. Here's where you can click the link, click this button, and you can join under me specifically. And you can see it went right to my BitHarvest there. Okay? And there's all kinds of information here on the actual intro webinars, intro part 1 and 2. Then I'm going to have the BitHarvest strategy video right here so people can actually see, you know, for an example, what is possible. And all the information here, I'm going to continue to add to this whenever we get more and more information. So click on the link in the description below to go to bitharvest.info to get signed up for free. And I hope that this strategy has opened up your mind to understand that you can start with 1 share BitBooster, or you can start with 50 BitBoosters or 100 BitBoosters, and you can see the potential that is very quickly going to be able to make you consistent money on a daily basis. Remember that thumbnail in the YouTube video, going from $252 to over $700 a day is 100% possible with the BitHarvest strategy. So click on the link in the description below. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please share and like, and I will see you on the next video. Welcome to this week's Bitcoin withdrawal results. specifically on one platform that I've been using for well over a year now. I got started with this platform for $100 only. If you want more information, especially on learning how to promote things to others, especially when it comes to follow-up and automating that follow-up, click on the link in the description below. You can also click on the link in the description below for information on this platform. Okay, so this is a Bitcoin mining platform that I've been acquiring income for quite a long time now, at least 13 months or so consistently. Okay, let's go to my commission wallet first. I normally withdraw every week, which I have specifically. So my affiliate commissions this week on this platform are a little less than normal. Normally it's about $100 a week just in affiliate processing, but that's okay. I will still make the same type of withdrawal. I will come in here, and what you do with this platform is you already have your address automatically in there, so I don't really have to be too concerned about anything there. And I just kind of go through the process, and once I put in my security code here, okay, I'll click submit, and it's going to go to my email, so I'll be right back. Okay, we put those numbers in here, we push submit, that goes to our email. They want me to confirm it, and you can see that it has been processed. I just press confirm and they're good. Now we're going to go to my actual Bitcoin wallet. This is what I've made in basically 7 days, as you can see. Is pretty consistent along those lines. I'll do the same thing again that I always do. I will withdraw, and our BTC address is confirmed as always because it's in there consistently every single time. This is what we do. The first thing that I've done probably actually a year ago. I have the same address, the same cold wallet that it goes to, and then I just repeat this same process, and I will implement my password. Okay, now we submit, and we're going back to my email. I'll be right back. And as you can see, just as a reminder, in the far right corner, you can see it's May 17th, 2025. I always try to put that in the video so you understand that this is relevant and it is current. Okay, so we'll submit that code. Withdrawal submitted. It normally takes about 24 hours before I receive it. I will confirm, and we are done. We go inside here and make sure that we have put in a withdrawal, and we definitely have. See that $7.29? So this is actually consistently what I do normally every week. Sometimes I'll jostle the time when I withdraw. And then this last portion here, a lot of times I will send it to other people that are in my line, or people that can probably use it to buy more BitBoosters so they can continue to mine more Bitcoin per day. So I'll normally do that when it's about $100. I will send it out to someone. See, I can transfer it here, and it's pretty much the same process. So click on the link in the description below if you want to also learn how to earn Bitcoin through mining or any cryptocurrency, as well as learning how to get people interested in what you're doing and have a automated follow-up system that helps you to get closing sales and or closing in any product and or services that you're offering or a part of. Click on the link in the description below, and I will see you in the next video.